This is
has
the
been
Ox and the Q show. And Ox, what's going on?
It's like an evening episode.
That's right.
It's usually Ox and Q in the morning. Now it's Ox and Q in the evening.
That's right.
But yeah, hey, I was thinking a lot today about encouragement. You know,
All right, I like that topic.
there's times in our lives when we get so down and everything seems so negative, and the opposite of that is kind of like encouragement. And you know, I know others that struggle. I mean, there's a lot of years when I was in the revolving door of addiction, just in and out of rehab centers, and the depression sets in, and you feel hopeless. And you know, the opposite of hopelessness is to be encouraged, is to have the faith to know that God will be there for us. You know, and there's a few people that I know that are really struggling right now, and I'm just trying to call them and check up on them and encourage them. That's what God wants us to do, is to encourage each other. Some of us are stronger in the Lord than others, and I'm not saying that I'm like at all full strength, but every day I feel like the more I seek Him, the more, you know, the stronger that I get in Him. There's so much strength in God, and I want more of that. I don't want to feel weak, you know, and other weaker brothers, I want to be there for them, because, you know, I've been there before. I had to get to core issues and decide, what am I going to do to stop this? What am I going to do to get to the point where I put God first? Because that's the answer to all of this.
That's true, Ox. I believe that. I think that the key is to be present daily, and that we don't have to be incredible. We have to be available. And if we can do that, we can be of great service to mankind. And obviously, you being on the phone tonight with some of your friends is great. I was in a good class called the Growth Track, where I attend church. And it's good. You know, who knows where God will plant me. And so I'm open to that, and hopeful of the future for sure. And so we'll see where all this goes. But certainly, Ox, you've come in this past week full circle. You're back going again, and that is huge. And looks like you're moving on to a different living situation, which I think will be very good for you. And I'm encouraged to see that step, and that you're taking action.
Right.
You're definitely taking action. I like to see that.
Right, and the main thing is that we don't isolate. These people that I'm talking to, one of the reasons why they're having to struggle is because they've isolated themselves from fellow believers, or getting around people that are using and drinking, and we cannot isolate. That depression sets in, and then we feel hopeless. It's like a domino effect, but we have to stand up and say, look, I got to put a stop to this and take action, like you said.
This has been the Ox and the Q show.